Hello everybody and welcome to the final Tierlist Pokemon video.
Oh, it's a saber face or it's a ring face or something like that. So the thing I've noticed is that the Pikachu clones always have the Pikachu face. Could this be the first gen? Well, it's not the last gen, but could this be the first gen where we're like, no, we actually just don't like it?
I mean, it's an interesting...
I mean, we'll see. We'll see. We've still got a few more. We've still got a few more to go.
Hello everybody and welcome to the final Tierlist Pokemon video. Today we are going to look at Paldea, the 9th generation, the final generation.
For now. We'd get.
Rigatito. What do you
I feel like just for the potential minimum B.
So I'm going to put him in there because...
Hey, yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that.
I look at... I think this one's called something like Mousier. Typical, looks a bit like a teenager. And then you got Masquerade.
Now, first thing I'll say here, artists can stop. Okay? I see you. Stop it.
See, I shield myself.
It's an animal. Stop.
It's a Pokemon.
It's an animal.
Is it an animal? Does it fall under the camera?
Read the hat. But no, I still agree. It's a very good design. It's a very cute design, isn't it? Especially for a fire.
I'm not a massive fan of it.
No, it's a very cute design, but to be honest, I wouldn't pick it.
I'm not a massive fan. Wakiko, whatever.
Wakiko.
I actually massive not a fan. I actually think it looks kind of stupid. Like, what is that? Why? What does it?
They really just went, hey dinosaur, how can it evolve? Let's give it a fire sombrero.
I mean, it's not bad as a Pokemon, but
as a starter,
it just I want to do it.
Yeah,
I really do.
Carlo, you're in D. Sorry.
Skeledirge. Now that I actually think that's not a terrible name for a Pokemon. I think it reminds me of Skeletor.
Personally, I feel like they should have been bigger, like the head to body ratio. I feel like the body should have been slightly bigger for that. It looks off to me.
It does look a bit weird, doesn't it?
Anyway, Trump Duck.
Yeah, literally.
I think that's what everyone called it, yeah. Trump Duck.
B.
I feel like B just because like it became, granted, ironically so, but iconic.
It's fairly cute. Yeah, it was kind of the iconic one, wasn't it? Everyone's got a bit of an awkward teenage face. I feel like that could have been a final evolution. I ain't gonna lie to you though.
Yeah.
They named these things so badly. Quackquoival, or whatever you pronounce it as. I think that's a bit overdone, personally. Yeah,
it's too busy of a design.
Yeah.
I mean, especially when you compare it to Furry Cat. I'm not going to even bother trying to think of the names because let's face it, that's not me.
I'm fairly into Lechonk, but I also find it quite generic.
Yeah, it's literally just
I like Lechonk.
It's a fat ball pig.
What's it? Shiny's pink. So you've got two variants.
You'll say we're doing
female.
Yeah.
Onkulong. I know she looks like she's got some really heavy underliner though.
To be fair, it's like it's a pig.
It is just a pig.
Yeah.
And you got the male, which doesn't look much different.
No, they're fine. They're fine. It's a pig Pokemon. It's fine. It works, but
yeah, they made another one, spider Pokemon now called Tarantula. I actually don't mind the design of that.
It's quite nice.
It's quite nice. And then they've got Spidops.
Oh, okay. So I've seen funny things with this one. The main thing I know about it is that if you have it as the Pokemon that's following you in the game, it's absolutely terrifying.
I've actually
no, I've seen it as in other people like walking around, like do clips of it. Specifically that one, because what it does is it will hold back for a while, and then for some reason it will just charge at you, and it looks absolutely terrifying.
I quite like Nimble.
Yeah.
I think it's quite a good design.
It's quite nice, yeah.
I give it a B. It's not that big. That makes it look quite big.
I imagined it would be quite small, yeah.
Lockix. You know what I'd say? It kind of makes me think like they put a bug in an Iron Man suit.
Yeah, I see that. I
think I'd see to it. For me. I actually really like the line of this. I think it's quite a solid line.
And is that I'm trying to go around the cheek? Is that the Pikachu clone?
Wait, let me think about it. I mean, I guess it kind of is, but it has evolution, so I kind of would like.
Yeah, it's a well. Even then, Pikachu.
Yeah,
Pikachu technically has
that one
evolution.
technically is, but then
that's
it gets
definitely
more evolution.
That's definitely closer.
Yeah, so you get Palmer.
Yeah,
Is all right.
because
Looking.
the one thing I've definitely noticed about all the Pikachu clones is that they have. Okay, so here's this thing. I'm going to make a reference, and I have to explain it to you so you get it right. So in obviously Fate Stay Night.
Which I have watched.
Yes. Again, yeah, fine with that. What they do is they have reoccurring people that come up because they're all meant to be descendants of the same people. So like you have, you know how you got Saber and you've got Raiden and people like that. Well, you'll have other people that are separate people, but they kind of look the same. And so it's sort of like known as like, oh, it's a Saber face or it's a Rin face or something like that. So the thing I've noticed is that the Pikachu clones always have the Pikachu face.
They do a little bit, yeah.
That's why when I saw the cheeks, I was like, ah.
I always think these are really cute.
They are quite cute.
Very cute. I'd say I beat them just for the cuteness.
Yeah. Although I will be honest, it is there technically one Pokemon or two? Entirely because I'm asking, because it looks like there's two of them, but it looks like their tails are connected.
Well, they are called Tandemux.
They're always together,
Yeah.
but are they attached? Because if they are, it kind of looks like they've
I
gone...
really don't know.
Because just looking at the sprite there, it looks like the tails are attached. And funny enough, that's a thing that can happen. It's called a Rakin.
That's a bit bigger though.
Hey, now it's got a family. How nice.
It's really wholesome.
But here's the thing to notice: the kids are separate. They're not attached. So it is just. I'm thinking it is just a case that
it's the family Pokemon.
Yeah, it's family Pokemon. They're not attached. The one Pokeball just happens to catch like two, and then they have kids.
This is
bagel dog.
It's a bagel dog.
Yeah. Red
it's
dog.
even called Fido. Like Fido.
Yeah. You know, part of me wonders. Okay, I know I'm wearing a VTuber hat and everything, but there was a VTuber in Hololive called Sana. Followers were called Sanalites. They were bred dogs. She left Hololive, but she was known for being a massive Pokemon fan. So part of me wonders, is that design a reference? You never know.
No. Dash pun.
Yeah.
Why the bread pun? Really? Like, Al Creamy was annoying enough.
It's fun to be punny.
Pokemon. I actually really like Smoliv. I'm quite a big fan of Smoliv. The olive Pokemon. I think this design's okay.
Yeah.
I think the future ones are better.
Actually, question for you then. Do you like olives?
No.
Funny enough, I don't really either. Yeah, the only time I'm fine with them is if they're on a pizza.
But what you're saying, right, is if someone gives you some pizza and there's olives on there, you won't be upset.
I will just eat it.
Yeah.
But I would never put the olives on by choice.
No.
Very metallic tasting, aren't they?
I know.
Yeah.
You think you'd like that because you're metal.
That's like saying, you like metal, therefore you like drinking blood. It's like, no, I'm not a fucking Dracula.
Do you like black pudding?
That's different.
Do you like black pudding?
Enough about blood, back to Pokemon.
Back to Pokemon. It's a bird. It's just a bird. Why do they have a bird?
Yeah, it's a bird. It's a parrot. I mean, on the one hand, it's very Pokemon. Excuse me. But on the other hand, it's like, like my burp that I just did. No higher than C.
That's fair. So, when I first saw Nacli, I actually thought it was a baby Pokemon.
Yeah.
Because it's not that. It's tiny.
It is tiny.
Which I'm going to detail it because I actually don't understand that design.
Yeah.
But fun fact: there's no baby Pokemon in Gen 9.
Oh, just none at all.
We don't have to put them Pokemon in.
There's no guaranteed F tiers. If it's an F tier, it's there for a reason, and not just the reason being it's a baby.
Nah, that is a very strange looking Pokemon.
Yeah, very.
That looks like the next mob for Minecraft.
Actually, yeah. You know, if they didn't rig the vote.
Yeah. Oh. Darn.
I mean, that's fine, but on the other hand, yeah, C, because it again looks like more sort of like almost like you see in the Minecraft update. Hey, we've added mountain villages and they've got an all new unique golem.
Yeah, literally.
And a weird flamey boy.
Guards Cadet. I actually don't mind this line.
Yeah.
I'd give this one a C tier. I quite like its evolution.
It does look
Armor Rogue.
It does look pretty regal, doesn't it?
It is pretty cool. I've noticed this with Pokemon though, is that they've started doing this thing where they make like hyper realistic Pokemon.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd see that in like a mecha movie somewhere. So now you got Severed.
If you don't know, I don't know.
I actually quite like this design. I think that looks quite coolish.
That's cool, but it's big and bulky.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, but that one looks like it's...
I have a thing we can equate it to. The bottom one, the one that's in C tier, is Smo. Top one is Ornstein from Dark Souls.
Tadpole.
Well, I guess it's a very fitting name. It's a tadpole in a bulb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. A little hole.
That looks very strange.
That looks like an off. That looks like the apprentice made a Pokemon, and Pokemon went, "You know where that belongs," and it went, "With me in the trash."
And then somehow it ends up in the game anyway.
Yeah, he snuck it in and got fired for it, but they couldn't do anything then.
Yeah.
And it's a bird Pokemon.
Is this the regional bird? Because there wasn't one earlier, was there?
I guess it kind of is, but this line doesn't have a 3-stage bird evolution.
Oh right, so it's not. It's ish, but not.
It is a regional bird basically. I mean, it's fine. Killer Waterfowl. Interesting. It's an electric flying type.
Yeah.
Which is weird because flying types are weak to electricity.
Wow.
So it's like quite a strong Pokemon.
That's pretty good.
You know, I'd put that in B2.
Yeah.
I think that looks like a fairly...
Yeah.
It's the dog.
Doggo.
Doggo. It's a dog. Mashif. It's okay. You know what? I don't know. It looks like it needs a shit.
I mean, yeah, actually.
It really does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And that's it. 20 minutes later, when it goes, I'm so stressed. I grade.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sad dog. It's just sad. Why is there a sad dog?
It's why did they have to make the design sad?
Mabro Steve. No, that's a very strange Pokemon.
It's just a massive eye.
It kind of... Well, it's got two.
Well, it's got two, but they're still massive.
Shroodle. You're a very strange Pokemon.
Very strange.
Now this one, I'm interested to see what your Garafai is your opinion on this.
I would say it definitely looks like it wants to move it.
You reckon?
It looks very lemurish to me.
And I feel like I could play a game about like an invading alien planet, and that would be something that would be invaded. That would be like an animal.
That'll be one of the wildlife.
Yeah. Like I feel like I'd see that in like Outer Wilds.
You barely even know what Outer Wilds is.
I was reaching.
You're reaching there.
Right. It's a terrifying tumbleweed.
It's a tumbleweed with eyes.
It unnerves me.
It's unnerving. Does that make it good?
See?
I don't know if I can give it more.
It's called Brambling.
I don't think I can give it more.
Evolution Brambliger.
Immediately like the design a bit more, because it's not just tumbleweed with eyes.
Beat it?
I think I'd beat it, because they've actually done more. It's like they've actually used the structure of the tumbleweed to give it a face.
It is nice to see more.
And not just floating eyes.
Which I feel like that's... I mean, that's a little more terrifying to me, because they're giving it a face. But that still really unnerves me.
It's unnerving, yeah, but... Yeah, I feel that's the B. I like it more.
The Aldean Tentacle. I'm not sure how I feel
That looks a bit weird.
It is a bit weird. What's your thoughts initially?
Before I have exact thoughts, I think I've seen animations of this thing moving. Doesn't it use those as legs?
Yes.
That puts it lower to me. I think D. I don't like that. It looks really strange.
So, do you know what typing tentacle, OG tentacle is?
Yeah, it's water.
Water poison.
Yeah.
That's ground grass. That's a real 180.
That means now like F. No, we'll leave it at D.
What about its evolution?
We'll see.
Aldean Tentacle. I quite like the look, but even though...
Okay, that's not so bad.
But like what? Why does it walk?
It's a bit weird. Yeah, C. It has to be a C.
It's the crab loaf.
It looks like it's terrified. Like everything.
Well, what do you be if you saw technical fucking walking about.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, it's looking at its own claw and it's terrified. It's like, I have hands! That's literally what it's doing.
Right, where do you think?
I don't know. Nothing's really impressing me so far this gen.
D?
No, I don't think D. C. I think C.
I mean, I'm not a huge swallow.
Nothing's massively impressing me.
I quite like this line. Perhaps a kid. This one's a bit weird. It kind of reminds me of a baby Pokemon. I'll probably DK that. But I like its evolution. Scarlet or villain.
I'm guessing that's to do with like maybe peppers or something. Is the design based on? Yeah.
It's literally called the spicy pepper Pokemon.
So yeah, peppers. Yeah.
I might even beat it because I really like the design.
Yeah.
And then for some reason
the Pokemon Dung Beetle.
Well, yeah, it's a Dung Beetle Pokemon, Velor, C2, and then you got Rapska. I think that's a spider.
Yeah. Well, dung. It depends. Is it rolling like around or what?
So it goes from rolling dung to rolling
a flesh orb.
Yeah.
It's what it looks like.
I mean, we have what looks to be like a pom-pom.
I don't know how I feel about it. No, definitely not. I'm still.
I'm putting that down there. I'm just terrified about it.
We
sorry, just
immediate F.
I keep thinking about it. You know what? For me, that looks like it belongs in a cheerleader.
Yeah.
But it's like a little kid cheerleader that wants to like party.
Yeah.
It evolves into literally an ostrich that looks like Dame Edna.
I was just about to say, no kips.
No kips.
No kips.
Tinkerlink. What do you reckon?
I'm really not sold on it. Yeah.
D. Tinkerlink evolves and it becomes Tinkertuff.
Okay, I like that better. I like it better. Yeah.
Tinkerton.
It's immediately going for that whole anime trope of little girl, massive gun.
Well, I'm okay.
But in this case, it's a hammer.
There are a few anime vibes in this, aren't there?
Ish, yeah. Well, it is an anime.
Right. Do you know what this one's called?
No, but I have seen so many funny pictures with it. Of it being where the game glitched. And apparently where its head pokes out, it just happens to be perfectly crotch height.
Oh god. Do you know the Pokemon called Diglett?
Yes. Is it called like Longlet?
Nope.
Diglong.
I wish now.
You know this, right? I'm almost going to attempt it to. Well, I said
just quick fire.
Next thing that came to my mind is Wiglet.
There you go.
That's it.
That's it.
So it's the. Wait, they're focused on the white part and not the fact that it's just long. I still think it should have been called Idlong.
I mean, I do. Yeah. I don't know, man. I just really.
Yeah.
You know what it reminds me of? There's an aquarium.
Oh,
yeah, where me and Jack live.
Yes.
And
I know what you're going to say.
But I know what it's called. The little bombs.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So you go up to the tank, and there's like
they're like a subspecies of eel or snake, aren't they?
They pop up.
Yeah.
And go.
I know exactly what you mean.
What does Diglett evolve into?
Well, Dug Trio. So is this Wig Trio? Wig Trio.
Basically, but for some reason it's red.
Why? What happens? We cooked it.
I don't know, man. I'm just.
Yeah.
Right. So you got Bombardier.
Yeah.
Which I'm okay with actually. I'm quite. It kind of looks like quite a classic Pokemon design.
Yeah.
So I'll give it a
it's elegant bird. Yeah. So yeah, that's fine.
And then you've got the dolphin Pokemon, Whitson, DOC.
Now if we become that, it's like easy.
Yeah, we've become that bad.
It's alright, I guess C's fine.
It evolves into Palladian, yeah, and looks exactly the same.
Yeah.
But then gears, what I like to call it is the Pokemon gimmick. It's hero form.
I can just imagine someone being like, get the dolphin, like, oh my cute dolphin, it's going to avoid it, I wonder what I was going to do. It's exactly the same.
Yeah, so they'll
just weird.
It'll evolve and they'll go, seriously Pokemon, what's gone wrong? And then they'll switch it out in battle or something because they'll go, I don't want to use this.
Yeah.
And then it'll transform and they'll go, well, I didn't see that. For me, this is basically a lawnmower. It's a lawnmower with eyes.
Yeah.
Which is nice. And then a more upset lawnmower than I.
You know, I'm starting to get somewhat worried that we haven't had anything in A since the start.
I know.
Could this be the first gen? Well, it's also the last gen, but could this be the first gen where we're like, no, we actually just don't like it?
I mean, it's an interesting...
I mean, we'll see. We'll see. We've still got a few more. We've still got a few more to go through.
Well,
yeah.
It's a bite.
It's a bit weird.
Well, you know, this game is about, like, there's a lot of bikes in it because
I do know that. Yeah, I do know about
ride around on them.
But it's still
weird.
Yeah.
So where would you put? I'd put this C tier.
C tier's fine.
I quite like the look of it.
Yeah.
So then you've got all work. And this goes to D tier. And then you've got what I think it's Bulb. Gymnet.
It's very strange looking. It's I mean, don't get me wrong, it's very Pokemon.
Yeah, yeah.
It's very Pokemon. But that's about all it's got going for it for me.
I decree this, yeah?
Yeah.
And we have no S tier. And then the end of it,
yeah,
we convert something to S tier.
We can try, yeah. We will see. And now it's inflated. I have a horrible thing I can say. I wouldn't still hate it if they get the reference. That, dear viewers, is the Bowberry of Pokemon. Candle dog. It's a dog with a candle on it.
Great art. I actually quite like the design of this, actually.
It's quite fun.
Yeah, I feel like I could bump into that in the cemetery in Pokemon and be like, oh shit.
No, it'd be like you're in the cemetery and then that dog comes up to you and it's happy.
Yeah, oh yeah,
like,
happy.
Oh hey! Yeah, B. I'm happy with B.
Happy.
It's a happy boy. Which, by the way, I'm using boy there in the gender neutral term, same as Ludwig.
Awesome.
Yeah, I feel like that's the same, but it's just older. It's the older dog, but it's still so happy to see you. It just takes a bit longer to get to you.
And it knows that soon it's going to have its own team. So.
Yeah, well, it's on its head. It's prepared.
So,
I'm going to say it now.
Go on.
F.
Yep.
He's gone.
Found.
We erased it. No, F. It's just a flamingo.
Its official name.
Is it just like flamingo?
Flamingo. Flamingo.
Can we delete it? I'm sorry, Nintendo. That is the laziest design you've ever had. Congratulations. F. It would go lower if we had lower tiers.
It looks awesome.
It's happy.
Well, yeah.
But is there a menacing aura behind that happiness? It's just that thing is like, if it's happy, yay, but then the smile's a bit too big. The mouth is a bit too big.
C tier or B tier?
C tier.
But then we put its evolution setting time at B tier.
Yeah.
You know what? I might even A tier it. I think that looks awesome.
You're just trying to push stuff up. I think B.
B, okay. No, I'm not trying to.
I feel like it's like I point out, oh god, how much nicer. You're like, I want to put it up there. It's like, I don't think that's good enough.
Alright, so what would you like to do with Metal Shark Boy?
I'm not
the loser.
I'm not sure. It's still very much to me that it's like Pokemon Fish. It's all right. No.
C tier.
I still think everything has been very sort of middle of the road for me this gen.
The next 4 Pokemon are kind of all together. Bonzador.
Yeah.
Tatsugiri. They kind of all live together. Tatsugiri will jump in its mouth and it will boost Dondozo's certain abilities. These are all different forms.
Yeah.
And depending on what form there is what it boosts the ability for Dondozo.
Alright, yeah. To be fair, I quite like the design.
B tier?
I think B, yeah.
You've got the droopy form.
Yep.
Stretched form. And curly form.
Yeah.
They have to go in B as well.
I'm fine with that. To be fair, they are quite nice, cute fish designs.
So you've got a regional there, and then a lot of these are now just all like weird forms of Pokemon.
Yeah. It's like an evolution of Primate.
It's Primate evolution, but it's dead.
Really? They're still harping on with that motif?
I'm going to put it at B tier, but to be fair, no one asked for Primate evolution.
No. I can't imagine them needing one, but...
Now this one, it's funny.
Yeah?
You know Wooper? There is Paldean Wooper and Paldean Quagsire. This is Paldean Quagsire. I will put this in C tier. I think it's kind of cool. Paldean Wooper, there you go.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine with C. Yeah, it's just a nice alteration to the Pokemon.
Right. Then you have the Raparig evolution. What do you reckon to the design?
The issue you're always going to have is that when you have such a iconic design as Girafarig,
How do you make an evolution?
Yeah, because especially with it being so long.
Its tail has transformed onto the head.
Yeah.
But let me show you a bigger picture of it.
I don't know, it's an interesting take on it, and I'll hold them for that at the very least. So maybe
it's not the one I would have picked, personally.
No, it's not the direction I would have gone.
Are we being nice?
I think we'll be nice.
Is that because there's no S tier?
There's also so much stuff in C tier. There's like
and D tier and F tier.
Well, actually, no, D tier is fairly light. B tier has more in it than D tier, but C tier is like chunky. So
the thing you should know about Pokemon,
yeah,
is that as they've created the many generations, the fan base starts to gets obsessed with Pokemon. Yeah. That don't have evolutions, where they're like, you know what, we'd like to see what happens. So they gave Dunsparce an evolution, and that's it. You wouldn't really tell.
Yeah, I don't think I'd really be able to tell.
What would you like to put that in? C tier?
I mean, sure. On the one hand, it's like, yeah, it's a Dunsparce. It just, to me, it doesn't look that much different.
They have King Gambit.
Right.
Which is Bisharp's evolution. Now, I don't personally think Bisharp ever needed an evolution, but apparently they did. I think that looks awesome.
It is a quite good. It's
really,
a very
really
cool design, yeah.
We are going to have to look up the names for these because I never remember any of them.
Yeah.
And also because they've got half of them in Scarlet, half of them in Violet. And these Pokemon are Paradox Pokemon. And they're like, not evolutions, but they're like new versions of these Pokemon. They're supposed to be stronger. So this is called the Great Tusk.
Yeah.
It's a Donphan evolution. Some variant.
Yeah.
I'm just going to call it an evolution. I know it's not an evolution.
I don't know. I quite like it. I'll say B.
B. It's called Screamtail.
Right.
Which is a pretty metal name for a Pokemon that does not look very metal.
Yeah, actually.
But it does look a bit demented. B tier?
Yeah, actually, funny enough, last night I was actually rewatching season 4 of Overlord. The princess obviously converts to the side of Nazarick, and she gets turned into a demon. Face looks exactly the same.
This is called Grudge Bonnet, but it's a fungus variant.
I see.
See, this is Mysterious. It's called Fluttermane.
I know the design's quite nice, but I know on the one hand, all I see is that it's just the same Pokemon, but this one grew its hair out of it.
C tier?
Yeah.
So then they've got Volcarona or Slitherwing. I think arguably looks worse, so I'd C tier it.
Yeah, C tier.
I mean, Volcarona's an awesome Pokemon. I love Volcarona. What's it called? Sandy Shocks. Right. I know where I'm putting this, but I don't know where you're putting this. But I know where I'm putting this 100%.
Okay.
Because they should never have made this. Where would you put it?
Like D.
F.
F? Wow.
Why does Magneton have legs? Right, this one's called Iron Treads. C tier?
Yeah, I think C tier. I don't like it as much.
I prefer B tier. I think.
I mean, yeah, B tier. Okay.
Yeah.
But I just don't like it anywhere near as much. The other one I think looks way better.
So this one's called Iron Bundle.
Right.
Which I don't know whether I want to put in D tier or I want to put in B tier. Because honestly, you know what my first thought is?
What?
Dr. Eggman.
Yeah, actually. B tier.
B tier. And then you got Iron Hands, which is Hariyama.
Yeah, C.
So this one's called Iron Jugulis.
Well, I mean, I kind of like it. It's how it looks.
Yeah, but you got
Metal Dragon.
You got to remember that's the Suda from Gen 5.
Right.
I mean that Pokemon looks awesome anyway.
Yeah.
They've literally just made it metal. And then they've got the Volcarona variant. So obviously Scarlet and Violet do lap over some places.
Yeah.
So are you more impressed or less impressed than that?
I think I like that, the mecha version more.
B tier or C tier? B tier.
That's the thing, is it still better? Is it going to stick it up into B?
No. I don't think it is.
Yeah, no.
Iron Thorns.
It's not that different though, is it? It's very readable. It's exactly the same.
Hydreigon, that's it. Hydreigon.
Oh yeah.
Hydreigon, sorry.
Oh, actually, do you know what it looks like? It kind of looks like, you know, in the anime, Team Rocket would make that little...
Yes, literally.
They would make something that they'd travel around in.
Literally.
That's what that is.
Right, and then you're back to normal Pokemon.
Oh, right.
And then you've got a few more. So you've got Figabacks, which I quite like this. C tier.
So I say C tier, yeah.
C tier?
Yeah.
So this is the pseudo generation.
Ah, yeah.
Which means it's very strong. This is called Archibacks.
Yeah.
I quite like.
It's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah, see.
Yeah.
I'm quite happy with that.
When it finally evolves into Batsklever, it is the first ever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this in A tier. It's the first ever Dragonized Pokemon.
Nice.
And now Dragon is notorious for being weak to ice.
Oh, so
Like,
it basically
weak.
covers its weakness then.
I love this Pokemon. I'm quite a big fan.
Yeah.
Gimmighoul is awesome. It's literally like the money Pokemon. So I put a B tier.
I'd probably be, yeah.
Goldileo or Godigo isn't that strong, but I want to S tier it.
Really?
Well, you know what? I'm just, you know what? It's just one of those Pokemon that I really like. You know what? No, A tier. I'll A tier it.
Okay.
But it's just, it's like original.
Yeah.
And it's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a variant of this. The chests.
Nice alteration to it being like, oh, it's one coin, many coins, sort of thing. But
There.
yeah, C for chest.
Did you know that Gimmighoul can't actually be cancelled when it starts evolving? So the big thing about evolution eventually was that if a Pokemon starts evolving, you can cancel it using B.
Yeah.
You can't with this. Alright, and now you've got well, like Chain. I don't know. I kind of alright with this. I think I'd B tier it.
Yeah, maybe like a B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chain is part of the 4 Pokemon. They're all legendary Pokemon.
Yeah.
You know, like some of the games have like the lake spirits.
Yeah, you got like the legendary birds.
All that, yeah.
Yeah.
Chain, and you got Chain Pow, which I think looks quite good. Reminds me of like an Amma Leopard from Japan.
Yeah.
So I'd probably give it a B.
Yeah.
King Lu, and then Chi below it. I don't really know what that is.
It looks like someone from Elden Ring.
Do we give it a B tier just for that?
I think so. It's reminding me of Elden Ring, and Elden Ring's a very good game. But that's just a fish.
Chi will be going to B tier. And then just for last, they added 2 more of the Paradox Pokemon. The
Alright.
Roaring Moon and Iron Valley.
Right.
I do quite like the design.
I quite like that one, yeah. It's quite nice.
B tier?
Yeah, B tier.
Honestly, that's like a mix between Gallade and Gardevoir.
The thing I'm immediately thinking there is, did it need to exist?
No, exactly. C tier.
Yeah.
So you got Corlodon,
Yeah.
which is for Scarlet.
Yeah.
And you got Miralidon.
Well, they've got the interesting gimmick that you ride them. That's an interesting thing. Yeah, I think B.
I'm not going to A tier them, because I just don't think they're that good.
No. Yeah, B.
Miralidon as well.
Yeah. I think arguably I'd say that one's the better looking of the two.
A tier.
I'd lay to that one, yeah.
So that's it for the Pokédex. Now,
Well, yeah,
but Pokemon in recent years have been adding DLC.
Yeah.
So they have added DLC, and they've added a load of more Paradox Pokemon.
Oh, right, yeah.
But we just kind of don't have access because it's not updated the list yet.
Yeah, we use the same list just to keep it consistent, but it hasn't been updated.
There's like a Paradox Pokemon for Virizion. There's a few legendaries. Paradox Pokemon of Appleton. So, but this is the list. Something needs to be promoted to S tier, so we've got an S tier. I know what I want.
What do you want to
What do you want?
Ideally, if I was going to put anything to S tier, it should be one that's already in A.
Right, I will put that in A, because I've been wanting to put it in A.
Okay, we'll put that in A.
But then promoting into S tier is bold.
Yeah, ideally, if it was to promote anything to S tier, it's got to be something from A tier.
Would you like to know what my thoughts are?
Is it the gold one? Oh, that one. I mean, it is a very cool design.
I very much like it.
To be fair, we need something in S tier.
So what's your thoughts on this, Jen?
Honestly, not impressed.
No, I'm not. And it's...
I mean, don't get me wrong, the Paradox Pokemon I feel is an interesting way to take things, but the rest felt lacking.
You know what my opinion is? A lot of people say Pokemon games have got less innovation.
Yeah.
And there's less new Pokemon, and it's harder to create a new Pokemon because you've got a big fan base to draw from.
Yeah.
So I stopped playing Pokemon at X and Y, and then I got a Switch literally just to play Sword and Shield. So like missed 7, but I loved 8. 8 was like really refreshing, really new, it was really interesting Pokemon.
Yeah.
It was really good designing, and I don't know, I'm just not vibing with these ones.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
This has been fun, you know, doing all the tier lists.
Yeah, so we've done Smash or Pass now. We've also done all the tier lists. What's next? Subscribe to find out.
Yes.
We're not done with Pokemon.
We have a plan.
We have a plan. And check out all of our other stuff. If you haven't seen Smash or Pass, watch Smash or Pass.
Now, don't ask us what we're going to do about Gen 10 when it comes out.
It's confluid.
On that note, goodbye.
Goodbye.